what I want to do is just acknowledge the great work and tell you a little bit, very briefly, about the United States Presidential Scholars Program, because a lot of times we focus on academia, and that's so important, but it actually looks for a well-rounded student, a person who excels in the arts, a person who excels socially and has community involvement and engagement, all the things that we look for in a well-rounded person. And so you're setting a shining example. You know, it was interesting, I was having a conversation with my daughter as she was studying for her algebra finals that she's taking right now as we speak. And I said, you know, as she was talking about her service hours, the things that you do and the lives that you touch beyond just your academic dedication matters so much and makes such a difference. And so thank you for being such a great shining example and a role model for many students throughout MCPS to aspire to accomplish. Because, I mean, this is great. You're talking about, just to give you an understanding, there are only 141 students that receive this nationwide. 141. One of those 141 students nationwide is standing right here before us. And so she deserves a tremendous amount of accolades for her great work. So without embarrassing you anymore, Emily, I hear it from my daughter enough, so I know it's like enough. I want to read this proclamation and then give you a chance to say a few words. It says, whereas the United States Presidential Scholars Program was enacted in 1964 by executive order of the President to recognize the nation's most distinguished graduating seniors, and whereas more than 4,300 seniors nationwide qualified for the 2015 awards based on their SAT and ACT scores and on nominations made by national organizations, only 141 students were named U.S. Presidential Scholars. And whereas Emily Yang of Richard Montgomery High School in Rockville was one of only 2 Montgomery County public school students and one of only 2 in the state of Maryland chosen for recognition in this highly selective program. And whereas Emily is energetic and enthusiastic, she's active in student government, captain of her debate, forensic, and wiki team? Weiqi, I'm sorry, I knew I was going to get it wrong. Weiqi teams in which they set the best new records for school, all while keeping her 3.98 GPA. And whereas when asked to choose her most influential teacher, Emily selected Susan Leckie, an English teacher at Richard Montgomery, who also takes great pride in Emily's honor. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland, hereby recognizes Emily Yang for her outstanding academic achievements as a student of the Montgomery County Public School System and for being honored by the U.S. Presidential Scholars Program for her leadership, scholarship, and contributions to her school and our community. And it's presented this 9th day of June in the year 2015, signed by our Council President, George Leventhal. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Rice, and thank you, Ms. Taylor, and most importantly, thank you, Ms. Leckie. This has been a wonderful 2 years knowing you, and I just really appreciate this chance to recognize Ms. Leckie, because even though I'm supposed to be like this big student or something, Ms. Leckie has done so much. She's one of those teachers who can not only make you feel like you're an excellent student and that she's an excellent teacher, but that this class, that this education is just so meaningful, because in English, some people say, oh, it's like literature, it's not real, but Ms. Leckie has taught us to be so analytical, to really appreciate each other's thoughts. We have so much discussion in that class, and she always makes us feel like anyone can raise their hand and say something. So thank you so much, Ms. Leckie. Thank you, everyone.
Well, congratulations. And unfortunately, Patrick couldn't be with us. He couldn't get pulled away from the beach. But no, I know. But what I did want to do is present this to Mr. Lapalato, who is David's teacher. Again, enough can't be said as the son of a teacher about the influence of teacher in students' lives and what they really mean to our young people as they grow up and become their own individuals. And you certainly help to shape them into the great people that they are. And so, we want to thank you as well. So I'm going to present this to David because Patrick's not here. And so